Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Victor Sanchez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
At the plate, David Lee. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
No one out with a runner at second. That misses 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Trout is on his way home, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner.
Standing in now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So here's Joe Mauer. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. He's running towards second. Hit sharply on the ground. And nobody's home. It's a base hit. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
That is the only way you're going to hit that ball. The ball's fading away from you. He stayed with it and drove it to the opposite field. If he tried to pull it, he would have rolled over.
Into the box now, John Singleton, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap.
Wow, that's a tough pitch. I love the way he let that ball travel deep and still drove it to the opposite field. He wouldn't have hit that changeup if he didn't do all those things.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ready with the 1-1.
Nope, that's
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3 runs already home here. And a double steal try here. And this will be fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners nothing. Walter Johnson, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, what do you got?
Well, last outing he came off a complete game shutout. So to me, it's going to be how deep can he go in the game? Does he have that stamina and that ability to back it up again? Because he worked hard last game.
Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Austin Jackson.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Here's Seth Smith now, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, Carlos Correa. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down.
First inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Grounded, foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jackson is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
David.
And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Lee. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Kyle Seager.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Into the box now, Brian Chu. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with show track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Harrison. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the
Michael
Astros.
Lee. He'll stand
Right
in to
fielder,
open things up here in the third.
Lee.
Now here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
To his left, Taylor. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box, John Singleton, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Josh Harrison. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 4-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two and 0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another try at 2-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
That was the fifth foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, number 26, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
To short. Taylor ranges to his right. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Into the box, David Lee, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Lined but speared on a hop on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 0 for 1
Leading off
for
the
him here in
Mariners'
this
fourth
one.
inning, center fielder, number 16.
And that's in there for strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2 out here and a runner at second. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Mariners leave one. They trail here 4-0. Ready once again, Michael Lee. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Michael Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 14, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Runners on first with one down. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Cano for one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Astros on top, 4-0. Now to the plate, Brian Chu. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. No problem here. One away.
First baseman, number 19. Mitch Moreland.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2-2.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter,
a look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. David Hale takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, David Hale.
Ready for another chance? John Singleton. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Singleton.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Josh Harrison stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One 0 count. Here it is. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he
Astros.
gets absolutely jammed.
Hitter,
Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but
Correa.
instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, That first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 26.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, center fielder. Austin
now at the plate, Austin Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Seth Smith. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, number 3. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0, and he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Singleton.
In now, John Singleton.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Soft liner to the left side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Designated hitter, Brian Chu.
Into the box now, Brian Chu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and 1. Here it is. And that misses. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Carson Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Smith.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Altuve.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike called, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. David Lee will be next. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
Striding in once again, David Lee. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Nope. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting, number 26.
So striding in, number 26. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's inside. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
71.
Settling in now, Michael Lee. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 26 finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Joe Mauer is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. pulled toward right center field. Smith has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Astros lead it 7-0. Here's Seth Smith now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Here's the pitch. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Boone Logan comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
48, Boone Logan. The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Crowd on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian Chu.
In now, Brian Chu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Walter Johnson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.